Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. I should investigate. No need to be difficult, I mean you no harm. Revelio. Now, I'm only trying to help. Revelio. Levy. Oh, no, you don't. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Assignment's all finished.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous, he was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
every time I'm there.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
What are you up to now?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They describe repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Our mate and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yes, of course.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I
Revelia.
cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelia.
I'll be quiet.
Revelia.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelia. We need to get across this gap somehow.
Clever.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Revelia.
Where are those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand a moment ago. Hello?
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with.
Easily diverted. Not quite.
Stop it!
I will not be made a fool of. Losing your stride. Was that your best? I've been fighting some.
What a shit! I won't rest.
That's the last loyalist. That was a little more than I'm used to.
Revelia. I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. door.
Leviosa!
Arrested momentum.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Reparo. Revelio.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Totalis.
Revelio!
if I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
Waste of my time.
What does that tell us?
There you are. You can't stop us. I will make you pay. Let's get this over with. You're weak. What was that? How childish! I won't miss me!
Revelio.
You are postponing the inevitable!
Protego.
Right, not to be worried about. Afraid to fight?
Confringo.
One there.
Revelio.
I'll be quiet. I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must. Oh, this healing is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Revelio.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
哦，你没说，我还没有发现呢。大家安安呐、应该是我昨天在录影片的时候把 OBS 的麦克风声音给关掉了。我想说，我明明麦克风都有亮啊。
Devil snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
忘记地上有
Not
这
an
个。
entanglement we need right now.
结果是 OBS 没有把它打开。
Revelio.
好多人哦。
Bombarda.
Clever.
A slippery little squid. I'll find ya.
Revelio.
Seems the coward fled.
Going here to control his weapon.
哇，有28等的耶！
What? Who is it? Not your best functions, I said.
Revelio.
Descendo.
好痛！
Run. You won't stop me. An utterly pitiful display. I'll make you pay.
Why don't you come up here and fight me? How childish.
快跑哦！
Descendo.
好像有一个工作室现在在做多人连线模式诶，好像最多可以8个人。
Revelio.
Rembrandt's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Pity. Not quite.
That was meant for me.
Easily done. But this... Such arrogance. I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
You won't get away.
Much too slow.
I shall avenge your death.
What was that? Your spells glance off of me.
Put me on the ground now.
Not quite. A miss.
You don't believe you could defeat me, do you? I shall avenge you. Thanks.
many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
我比较想要他把魁地奇比赛给做回来。他把魁地奇比赛拔掉，实在是太可惜了。哇，装备栏又满啦！开发者说，他本来在做游戏一开始，他们有要做，但后来又把它拿掉了。
Revelio.
这样拿得到吗？拿不到。是刚刚那边嘛？这门是不能开的。嗯，有楼上吗？看来要再继续去捡梅林咯。一个小矿坑，它做的很大呢。
I feel it sneaking about.
怎么拉不下来啊？ 不是用，我刚刚都是用正方形这个呢。把它往下拉吗？啊？总不会是把它翻过来吧？我感觉这应该跟旁边这个有关吗？哦，是要先把这打开吗？哦，对啦。哦，电梯。
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
大到这个矿坑无法装得下。
Revelio.
哎，他没有进来耶，他突然出现了。
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Revelio.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
可是他 PS5 不是借人的吗？
Can we please talk about what just happened?
我不想要跟你谈啦。
Revelio.
等一下来解一下梅林的试炼。
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
啊，他们讲这么快啊！我正在偷吃凤梨酥的说。
Revelio.
我只能站在这吗？那个洞在哪里呀？其实我好像推错边了耶，应该要让他推。完了！哎，球不见了。只接受让他自己滚下去。加油啊，兄弟，快点滚下去！哇！什么嘛？哎，球不见了吗？他又回来咯。所以我还不能让他太。 不行，你不能下去。Uh-oh. What? 哎
Depulso!
他没下去啊！真是我的天哪！真的是我的天，我的天！哦，这样算失败。我都完成了。哦，我是离开了这个的任务区吗？
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. Understood?
所以我不是离开梅林试炼的任务区。
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small,
我怎么觉得他在
oddly
讲
shaped container
回忆
with
中
a
的那个女
strange
学生
symbol
啊
on it? She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes.
哦，我猜对
How
了。
did you?
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research.
哦，不是哦，
And I know of the container.
是费格教授的妻子。
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know.
对啦，就是兰洛克啦。
After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository,
这个妖精的
I fear we shall be
眼珠
destined
怎么这
for
么
a
小一
great
颗啊？
war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
What do you have in store for me this time? I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio.
那个那么远哦，还有一个。还有一个在哪呢？一个在这。哦。
Confringo!
Ah! 还是我是可以在扫把上用的。
Revelio.
为什么在扫把上不能施法术嘞？
Confringo.
这怎么这么难？我可以站在这用吗？哦。
Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
"再2个就可以扩大包包了。是什么？嗯？
This looks intriguing. Confringo.
哇，这是要用什么法术啊？这有用吗？没用。这要干嘛呢
Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Flipendo. Sendo. Repulsion. Bombarda. Incendio. Crescendo.
天哪，我还有什么魔法？总不会是叫他去武器走吧？
Wingardium Leviosa.
哇，这关怎么解？
Ha. Revelio. Closer.
这里面是啥呀？
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Sendo. Repulsor. Flipendo. Places.
看起来把他们冰冻很有效呢。算了，我要走了，之后再来解吧。我把魔法都丢一轮了，我还是不知道他要干嘛哎。
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today? Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
要再去买大一点的魔药台啊！好吧，先这样吧。对啊，可以去买，买现在是小台的，然后可以去买大台的。刀子出现了！哇，我有一堆特质哎，没有发现。今天没有要翘课啊！迷踪鸟的羽毛，我有迷踪鸟耶，把它放进去好吗？只能放4只哦。 炸了它！哇！快点给我羽毛！有了，我有羽毛了。利用完就跑掉。没事啦，学校的人不会知道啦。吼吼烧是哪一个啊？好嘞，先这样，然后再去活米村买东西。哎呦，怎么这么多支线？
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. 关起门来虐待，就他们老师就都不知道了。
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. A pleasure doing business with you. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
这么惨，被他霸凌。安安
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
我买梯形魔药台会有用吗？地图密室。 好像是往前滚，然后再往后滚2次吗？哦，不是，好像是先往后滚2次，再往前滚1次。我忘记哪个顺序了耶。 但我记得就是滚。
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
啊？等一下，先存个档。还没啦，只是我 OBS 好像有重灌过，没办法同时间录游戏画面了。接下来要溜去校长办公室。啊？他没告诉我校长办公室怎么去啊？什么院长？没有啦，是要去校长的啦。那个很讨人厌的大叔。
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
没有哦，邓布利多这时候还没有出生哦，也有可能他出生了，只是还是小孩。OBS 本来有一个外挂是，它可以只录游戏画面跟游戏的声音，然后不把我的声音录进去。谁？对啊，邓布利多是校长啊。哎呦，刚刚是不是卡住？院长？不是吧？他是霍格华兹的，他们有院长吗？
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see.
可是他们称他为校长。
Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
你也太大瓶了吧！哦哦，我要变身了！哦，讨人厌的校长。
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
我可以用飞的吗？哦，找到古川夫人，她在这。哦，我不能用飞的耶。现在每个人都会跟我说校长好吗？哎呦，凭空出现一个同学，跟我打招呼啊！怎么不跟我打招呼呢？而且他是不是得慢慢走，这样子才有校长的威严？
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I did?
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
我怎么觉得他是屁股烫伤啊？不然有什么不好讲的吗？哎，怎么都没有学生跟我打
I
招呼
haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
但没有
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
又没有人要理你。
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
没有吧？他刚说是治烫伤的药呢。哦，哇哦，他把这个也装上圣诞饰品哎。
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
哦，还有圣诞树哎。
Headmaster, here. What could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
你最好看
I
得到。
assure you, I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
跟他们说话太好笑了吧？
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Booba-Tuba pus. Moustache paste.
哇，再多找
You
几个
call
学
that a
生讲
shine
话
on those boots? Do better.
啊！没有人可以讲话了吗？
Professor, a word?
Professor Black. Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
就怎么办？我选第一个会怎么样吗？
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Forgot to read the chapter for potions today. Wish I had a potion for
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
这太好笑了。有没有其他学生？其他学生？
Have you ever noticed in potions that the ghosts?
啊，有一个名字的耶，所以是代表我可以跟他对话吗？哦，这个。
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
他故意的吧？
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
可是这游戏这么3D，
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
如果真的做魁地奇比赛的话，会不会玩到头晕啊？
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
我并不想念他。
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
太好笑了。
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
哎，我记得原本一开始来的时候，还不是圣诞节大餐呢。
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
是他做的吗？
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right.
他不知道
Of course.
座右铭。
Master does remember it.
真正的校长被费格教授带去火米村啦。哇！
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
千万
Of
不要
course,
跟
sir.
我。
Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. Attend. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
哦。快躲，快躲起来哦！但是他应该是会等到我，
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
等到我走来这的时候。
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
其实我觉得他这段小任务也可以做一些，就是比如说遇到刚刚那些教授啊，或者是学生，然后回答什么话不让他们怀疑。我终于要进去了。校长的办公室，第3个秘密就在这里。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
不是这吗？我真的永远看不懂学校里面的火点要怎么传送呢？明明看起来就很近啊，结果是根本不同个地方。不是这。 哎，要是我爬这么长的楼梯，我一定会死在地上。啊，结果是这里！我的天哪，这到底什么路啊？哦
Revelio.
我看到了好多宝箱。
Alohomora. Revelio.
那个很大很大的箱子都会是金色的装备。
Revelio.
哦，这个就是学校的第3个秘密，等之后再来解。
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
没有呢。
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
啊，这些画像不会告状吗
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
这小空间是要干嘛？这是厨师盆吗？有啊，磨苹果2个。
That must be the pedestal.
到底为什么会找这种讨厌的人来做校长
Where am I?
Wow.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
披风，把这个试炼玩完吧。穿过小镇而不被看见。披风， 所以是死神的圣物吗？
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
好像真的是哎。三个生物是啥？隐形披风，然后重生石。 跟接骨木吗？这可以进去吗？不行。哇，他们都被死神给污染了。
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
哦，死神在这。
I need to time this just right.
这也太难了吧！哇！
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Death. 这个试炼比之前的都好玩多了呢。
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
冲啊！
Oh, that's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh, 完全没有看到他。有吗？有像艾尔登吗？我在哪？我是谁？这有个人呢。
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh, 死神在那边呢。
Nothing this way but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. No way but forward, I suppose.
“太多只了吧！”可恶，他本来不是在看另外一边吗
？Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
床底下好像也不能躲。
Now's my chance.
快哦，快哦，快哦！披风
No, no! That's the way forward.
神秘斗篷。
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
这样死神就看不到我了吧？啊？往回走吗？他怎么走不动啦？嗯？嗯？哦，看不到我耶。
Can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
走快一点啊！
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
哇，我是接骨木
Wield
哎
the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
接骨木。等到我成为接骨木的主人了吗？
I've never felt such power.
我是接骨木的主人。哦，我可以用魔法了。只有这样哦，只有这招，这4招可以用。
Defenders! Bombard!
哎，出不去。
Revelio!
这里会有东西可以捡吗？看起来好像是没有。嗯，我可以收集药水。我有接骨木。 定要这样就对了。哎，好痛！为啥是披风？不是应该是魔杖吗？狗狗都死掉了哦。这魔杖是哈利波特这个世界里面最强的一只魔杖。也没有啊，这只是这个剧情他给我的。到时候离开这个黑白地图的话，魔杖就会被收走了吧？ 红的可以一招一个耶，但大只的不行。啊！死神居然没有对我出手吗？最后哈利波特把这只丢掉了啊！他把它丢在学校某个大桥上的，他从桥上丢下去，这魔杖就消失了。重生石，这叫重生石吧？那可是最后一集呢？
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
我已经没有了。
She's gone. Dear
他是
sweet Neve.
他现在是经过了，然后大家都会复活是吗？
We won't be the same without her.
以为枯骨木的主人是史内普吧，但是枯骨木实际上的主人，最后的主人是那个马粪。
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves.
我觉得这个叫伊西朵拉的最后会黑化哎。
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
哇哦，直接动手哎！
Breathe it in.
这女的疯了吧
Feel it.
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
我在哪里呀？所以我刚走的一样是那种前面2个试炼的场景。新来的守卫者，最后一个。
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you.
Huh?
The pensive memory I
他
just
姓
witnessed.
他名字叫
Was
圣，
Isadora
然后姓
inhaling
巴
painful
卡吗？
emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you
他们每
earlier.
次都讲好多。
Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
好嘞，今天就玩到这边。要存哪一个啊？应该是要存，再存一个好了。大家晚安啦。